But on the illegal immigration front, things are getting crazy. The feds are now planning to sue the state of Arizona for trying to protect itself. Also, the president has appointed a sanctuary city supporter as a liaison between the feds and the states on the immigration issue. Hurtt, former police chief in both Houston and Phoenix, is outwardly sympathetic to illegal aliens. As chief, he refused to enforce federal immigration law. Now Hurtt is a federal immigration official? Come on, that's insane. Also, there are rumors being put out by Republicans the president is exploring giving amnesty to illegal aliens without congressional approval. Talking Points does not believe those rumors. Let me repeat, I do not believe them. If President Obama were to sign an executive order giving illegal aliens amnesty, his career would be over, and an impeachment movement would explode. However, the hiring of Chief Hurtt proves that the president is extremely left on the immigration issue. So we have a better policy in Afghanistan and a worse policy in the immigration arena. Confusion is never good for any country, and all the polls say the folks are losing confidence in Mr. Obama's leadership. The president needs to become more consistent in how he wants to solve vexing problems. He needs to act quicker. He needs to show more passion, and he needs to be far less liberal. And that is as clear as I can be. And that's the memo. Now for the top story tonight, reaction joining us from Washington, host of Fox News Sunday, Chris Wallace. So, Chris, are you as confused as I am about this Obama administration?
Yeah, I can understand the confusion because I think that this is a president who absolutely makes it not only impossible to stereotype him, but impossible really to sort of pigeonhole him and say, this is what this man believes in, this is where he wants to take the country. Just take your two examples. Hurtt, former police chief in Phoenix and Houston, believed in sanctuary cities. There are a lot of local officials who believe in things like that. Rudy Giuliani, in effect, did in New York, the argument being if you scare off illegal immigrants, then they're not going to report crime. They won't be there as informants. So you can understand that in a local mayor or a local police chief, but the idea that you would put this guy in a top position in ICE is Immigration and Customs Enforcement, with the emphasis of the word enforcement, and you've got a sanctuary city guy doing this, that does seem more than a tad peculiar. On the other hand, I agree with you. I think
it's a far left move. That's what it is. It's an ideological move. Chief Hurtt may be a good man. He took his position. He made it public. But it was far more than, for Hurtt. It was far more than, gee, we want everybody to report crimes, and this might scare off illegal aliens if we report them to ICE. It was far more than that. He basically said flat out, hey, we're just not going to enforce the law. If they're here and we find them, we're letting them go. We're not going to hold them, even if they're criminals. Even if they're criminals, Chris. In Houston and Phoenix, when he was there as police chief, just like in San Francisco, they commit a felony, they don't inform ICE. And now, as you pointed out, this guy's in the enforcement area.
I was going to say, it's immigration's enforcement. No, you smack your head. I'll do the same.
Yeah.